You deserve to be here. Act like it.
McSteamy, that's how we best know him, right? Eric Dane, his role on Grey's Anatomy as Dr. Mark Sloan, you know, affectionately known as McSteamy. Well, now he's moving from the ER to the high seas. In The Last Ship, it actually appears tonight on TNT, and he joins me now. Eric, so good to see you. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this because I understand you film on an actual Navy ship. Is that right?
We do. We do. We have a $3 billion naval destroyer at our disposal, and that's partly due to Michael Bay's relationship with the United States Navy and the Department of Defense.
That's got to take this to a whole new level. And you mentioned Michael Bay. Many of you at home may know him as the director for things like Transformers, just to name a few. So you have got some serious power behind you. Tell me about this series.
Well, this series is about hope and preservation and survival. It's a lot of fun. It's high action. It's high drama. It's great storytelling. It's basically about a naval destroyer who goes up to the Arctic to run some cold weather weapons tests. And on board is a scientist who's up there collecting samples we know nothing about. We come under fire from some rebel Russian military faction. And after we dispose of them, we find out that this mission we were on had nothing to do with our weapons testing, but it was a mission for this scientist to collect these samples, because while we were out, a virus has decimated 80% of the world's population. So we head back to the States, and you know, a lot of really interesting stuff ensues. But I will tell you, 30 years ago, something like this would have been considered science fiction. You know, and now it's highly probable if you open a newspaper, which is pretty scary stuff.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You know, you film on an actual Navy ship. Did you train with these guys? I mean, how do you prepare for a role like this when you are in charge of being such an important figure?
You put on the uniform. And when you put on the uniform, you walk a little taller and you stand a little straighter. And that's about 85% of the work. But we did train with these guys. We had a lot of Navy SEALs on hand. We had great technical advisors from the Navy and the DOD and liaisons. And we were there to make sure that we depicted the lives of these men and women and the circumstances that they were in as accurately as possible. We couldn't have made this show without the support of the Navy.
Yeah.
And, you know, our hats off to them, honor, courage, and commitment, and we tried to uphold those standards.
Yeah, you got a responsibility there, indeed. I have to ask you, and you got to be honest with me, you get seasick if you're on an actual ship? Come on.
You know, I didn't get seasick. I saw plenty who did, but I don't get seasick. It just doesn't bother me. And, you know, on a 500 and some odd foot ship, it doesn't really move around that much. But I didn't get seasick.
So it hasn't been bad. Okay, that's good to hear. Shifting gears a bit, I'm curious, do you watch the World Cup? I know the game's tonight as well. Do you have a team that you're rooting for?
Well, I mean, I was shocked that Spain got knocked out. You know, Chile played really well. And as an American, I'm always going to root for the U.S. But you know, I have to go with Argentina's looking good. The Netherlands are looking good. Germany's obviously looking really good. It's too early to tell, and I'll really start tuning in when things ramp up a little bit.
Well, we'll certainly be tuning in tonight. Your new show, The Last Ship, premiering on TNT. Hey, Eric, great to see you. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. It's been a privilege.
Take care.